Hey guys, BJ Ward from Ward Fitness Systems, and welcome to part 2 of our series on tracking your calories and macros. Today we're going to talk about carbohydrates, and I'm a huge fan of carbohydrates. You don't need to go low carb. Can it be done for certain goals? Yes, but as far as sticking with the diet long term and feeling great, you don't need to go low carbohydrate. You can have carbohydrates in your plan. As long as you're hitting your overall fat loss numbers, you're still going to get great results. Okay, so let's dive in. Just like protein, there are going to be carbohydrates that are considered 100% carbohydrates, especially at the beginning if you're a beginner tracking your macros. Okay, those are going to be things like white rice, brown rice. Personally, I'm a white rice guy, but you can choose either one. Don't believe the hype on brown rice. You can eat white rice and be just fine. In fact, it actually digests easier. Any fruits. So cantaloupe, strawberries, any berries, frozen berries that you're putting in smoothies. Huge fan of dates. Sweet potatoes and other potatoes like that are also going to be considered 100% carbs. Now, just like the protein, there may be trace amounts of other macros in here. Don't worry about it, okay? That's not going to trip up your fat loss results. For all of those in that category, 100% carbohydrates, okay? Just like when you're determining protein macros, if it does not come in a package that has a nutrition label on it, you're going to need to Google or look up in MyFitnessPal the carbohydrate numbers for the sweet potato or for the cantaloupe, okay? Eyeball it. If this is a medium sweet potato, cool. Google that or MyFitnessPal. And remember our concept of the macro database. Once you determine what measurement you're going to use for the sweet potato, use it every time. Minor deviations are just going to bog you down, okay? So use the same one every time. If the sweet potato is twice this size, obviously you may need to double your measurement or adjust. But if it's close, guys, just track it like you did. Choose it in your recently used things, pick it, okay? Our goal, like we've mentioned, is for this to take 5 to 10 minutes your first week, 30 seconds your fourth week, okay? The more you build up that database, the easier it will be to select foods that you return to often. And we are creatures of habit. You're going to eat a lot of the same things, okay? Now, those are 100% carbs. You also have some carbohydrates that are combination foods. So we've got steel-cut oatmeal, cereals like grape nuts, bread, pasta, couscous. All of those are going to have enough protein that we should track it, right? We want those protein grams as well. So if you're eating any of those, be sure you're tracking the protein as well. Combination items, exact same process as your 100% carbohydrate items. If it has a label, use the label for your serving size. If it does not, Google it or search in MyFitnessPal. Choose a measurement and a number you're going to use every time and move on. Okay, simple as that. If you're eating out and you need to make an eyeball guess of your carbohydrates, a great way to do it is to use a cupped hand, okay? So a cupped hand is going to be roughly a cup of carbohydrates. So if it's rice on your plate, eyeball a cupped hand, that's 1 cup. Get as close as you can. Don't stress out. Get as close as you can and then move on. You'll be fine. All right, that was carbohydrates. Stay tuned for the third and final installment, fats. I'll talk to you soon.